Warriors, and welcome to a very short vlog. I originally was going to do this kind of an announcement video of some sort, but instead, because I'm not entirely sure I'm going to do this, I'm just kind of putting this out there as a possibility of something to watch out for, and also to get anybody's feedback who may watch this video to see what you think. Especially is a big deal to me for anybody who actually watches my videos. I would like to know what your opinion is of this. But recently, I toward the end of 2019, I announced that I was going to be starting a multi-channel network, which, after discussing it with a friend of mine, he brought up a good point that multi-channel networks, it's not really good to call it a multi-channel network, because a multi-channel network is about making money, and that's not what this is. This is more of a, like he called it, a community, and that's what it is. It's going to be a community of Christian YouTubers, Twitch streamers, people on Instagram, whatever it is, just social media in general. Those that are interested in joining. But yeah, I announced that, and that's still in the works. I said that it would be at the beginning of 2020, and the January is almost over and it's still not out yet. I'm working on it. The website is being built now. It's slow going because there's a lot going on right now, but it's still in the works. It's still going to happen, and I'm getting help from the same friend that I spoke of, and so it's being fleshed out. I don't want to. My problem in the past when it comes to this channel and everything else in general is that I've rushed everything before seriously planning it. Like I've had multiple YouTube channels. I've had multiple websites. I mean, you name it. I've even had a blog at one point, and my problem is I never took the time to flesh out my ideas, plan appropriately, and take the time to make sure everything was correct and ready to go before launching. And it's always ended up the same way, where nobody cared about it, or it was so I'm trying to think of the word, bug-riddled or rushed, that it just fell apart, and or I lost interest pretty early on. And that's another reason why I've taken my time on this, because I wanted to be sure, because I said it was a passion project, and it is, but I want to be sure it's something that I'm going to stick with. So like I said, it's still in the works, but so yeah, and then that's not what this vlog is about. I just wanted to, bring that up as, as a point that I'm, currently working on projects and ideas, and, that was the big one, and it still is. Like I said, I'm still working on it. It's just I want to be sure everything's good, that all bases are covered before it's launched. Once it's launched, I will do another vlog announcing that it's been launched and giving you all the URL to the website, so that you can, if you are interested, you can go and submit your application to it, and I'll take a look at it, and if it's if it fits with the community, then your channel will be added to the website, you will be added to the network, so to speak, and and then ideas, the whole point of the community is to bounce ideas off of each other, to possibly do collaborations with one another, you know, whatever it may be, you know. But yeah, anyways, once you're, yeah, I'm not gonna go off on a tangent like I normally do, rambling on about stuff. The whole point of this vlog is that, again, I'm thinking of projects that I want to do, things that I'm, you know, passionate about, things I really want to do. And the point of this vlog is to talk about another one that has really kind of been, I don't know, I don't want to say it's a passion, it's just something that's really interested me for a long time now, that, you know, I'm like, I've got the equipment to do it, you know, all I've got to do is plan it out and then do it, and that is to do a podcast. You know, and that's not unusual for a YouTuber to do a podcast, or even non-YouTubers to do a podcast. But I was like, do I have what it takes to do a podcast? You know, because I was like, look at my YouTube channel. You know, I've got 348 subscribers. I had 352 not more than 2 weeks ago, something like that, but it's dropped to 348. And you know, that's one of my pet peeves about YouTube, is people are so fickle. You know, that they'll subscribe to your channel because of a video they saw that they liked, but then like a week later they'll drop off. You know, like, never mind. Yeah, it's like, check all the content of the creator that you're looking at before you, especially if it's a smaller YouTube channel. Bigger ones, they, for the most part, they can care less if they lose 1 or 2 people because their numbers are so big. But you know, as smaller YouTubers, you know, it can weigh on you and kind of, you know, be disheartening, you know, to see, you know, that you've gained 3 subscribers, but then all of a sudden, you know, 2 weeks later those 3 drop off. You know, it's really disheartening to see. And so yeah, but anyways, the point is that yeah, out of those 348 subscribers, most of which I'm sure are from when I first started this channel, and you know, and came, you know, subscribed back when I was really active, and then, you know, I dropped off, then got active again, then dropped off again. And you know, that's not good for, you know, keeping subscribers interested if, you know, you're constantly going on hiatus for a while. And, you know, they're like, oh, this guy isn't consistent, so I'm not going to watch his stuff anymore. And not to mention with the change in the way YouTube, you know, pushes videos and everything, you know, and the fact that apparently subscribers don't get alerted to uploads anymore unless they, you know, hit that, you know, the bell icon, you know, to be alerted of new uploads and everything. You know, out of the 340 subscribers, you know, I'm getting maybe on an average like 5 to 10 views a video, and that's, you know, yeah, that's not good for having 348 subscribers. But like I said, with so few subscribers, I'm on YouTube, I'm like, would it even be worth my time to do a podcast? And the more I got to think about it, I was like, yeah, but the thing is, you know, well, I could be stretching myself too thin. At the same time, I'm like, but branching out to other facets of social media, other platforms of social media, could possibly bring more subscribers to the YouTube channel, or vice versa. If somebody comes to the YouTube channel and, you know, they're like, oh, he's got a podcast, I'll go check that out, you know, whatever it may be, you know, stretching out to more social media platforms could, you know, boost the channel, and, you know, the channel boosts them. So I'm debating on whether or not to do a podcast, and like I said, it's very much in the early planning stages right now, because I mean, this video was just me wanting to put it out there, so if you know, to get kind of your all's opinion, but also at the same time to kind of be sort of a pseudo announcement video of, you know, hey, I'm might be doing this, so that those of you that are, pretty much faithful viewers, and subscribers, can possibly have something to look forward to. And and I'm not a big fan of podcasts, actually listening to them. There's several YouTubers that I watch their content that they have podcasts. I'm like, yeah, I'm not big on sitting and listening to things. I want to see the person, and everything. So yeah, I mean, I've listened to some podcasts, but not many. So, but as for doing a podcast, I'm like, that would be so much easier to do than YouTube videos, just because it's just audio. You don't have to edit video, you just have to edit the audio. And whereas, if you're doing YouTube, you're editing the audio and the video, and that can be a pain. So yeah, I don't know. Just let me know what you think. And as for what it would be about, I know you don't want to start off doing a very broad spectrum of things, on different subjects, because it's harder to draw people in. So my niche audience would probably be gaming, but with once in a while random stuff being thrown in. And I've read some. I wanted to do my research on how to appropriately start a podcast, and some a lot of experts say get a co-host. I'm like, I don't have anybody that could consistently be a co-host, so that might change once the network kicks off, and or the community kicks off, and everything, and collaboration starts. Somebody might be interested in doing, a podcast with me. And I mean, there's some people that I could, ask, to see, how they'd be willing to do it. It'd probably be one of those things where I'd be the sole host of the podcast and would just once in a while have guests in to talk. That would probably how it would have to go. Because again, with my job, one of their suggestions was get a co-host or something like that, to do a podcast with. I'm like, yeah. The problem with that is with my job, I have coworkers, but I never see them because of the nature of my job, and most of them I don't really know that well, and most of them probably wouldn't even be interested in doing something like a podcast. So, yeah, it would probably, like I said, probably have to wait till the network gets kicked off, and possible collaborations start. Then I could talk to some people about the idea of maybe doing, at least guest hosting a podcast, once in a while, through Skype or something like that. But yeah, it's just an idea. It's, like I said, it's something that, because of my nature, I'm wanting to be like, yeah, let's just go ahead and record a podcast now. I mean, seriously, I literally was going through my head. I was all excited about it, and I was like, I could do one right now. But then I was like, no, I'm going to do the same thing with this that I'm doing with the network. I'm going to be very, not going to rush it. I'm going to be patient and, make sure everything's planned out properly, make sure it's something that I want to do, that I'm not going to drop, a week later. I want to be sure it's something that, I know you guys saw that because I can see what you guys are seeing right now. I have cats flipping out in the background. There she goes. They're insane. But anyways, so yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens. I'll let you all know. And again, feedback is very much welcome, because I would like to know what you all think, to see if you would be interested in listening to a podcast or I just ramble on about stuff, because I would rather do a podcast than vlogs. I don't know why, but like I said, I would much rather watch someone's vlog than listen to a podcast. But at the same time, when it comes to me, I would rather do a podcast than record a vlog, because I don't know, for some reason my vlogs seem boring to me, and I would I don't know. I would much rather. I don't know why it seems like to me a podcast would be more interesting, but I don't know. For some reason, I think it would. So, anyways, so let me know what you think. Thank you if you watched this video. Thank you for watching this video. And for those of you that are loyal subscribers that have stuck with me and actually continue to watch my videos and don't drop off, unsubscribe just because I put out a video that's not interesting to you. Thank you for being loyal subscribers. And yeah, so thank you for watching this vlog. I am the Holy Warrior. God bless you all.